Hey, this is Jay of DeFi Journey. Got a quick market update for you today. Just some things to look at with just price action and also some events in the markets to figure out where we're going in the short, medium term. So just want to pull up this chart of Bitcoin here. And I drew this maybe a few weeks ago at this point, or maybe a month ago, where we had kind of this ascending channel where we got, I usually do 3 times where we get 1, 2, 3. And where that usually when that happens, we'll have a little bit of a pullback. So see, same here too. We got some bearish divergence where we set a higher high in price but a lower high in RSI, and we are pulling back a little bit, and it might pull back a little more. We're at the 50-day, could maybe go into the 100-day or the 200-day, but just to figure out where we're going in that, I believe the markets and the events leading up to this could give us a bigger clue in that. So if we look at this, there's not too much early in the week. We got Fed meeting notes on Wednesday, which will be a bigger thing of if they're going to maintain or decrease rates. But also the bigger thing too is on Thursday and Friday was the Jackson Hole symposium, which will be a bunch of talking, but Jerome Powell usually gives a big speech and kind of where things are going for the fall. So like last year, talked about cutting rates, and they cut rates in October, I believe, right before the election. And then also, if you remember, the big one was in 22, where markets were actually rallying at that point. And then Powell came out and said that they were going to aggressively raise rates. And the markets responded to that immediately and sold off. So, and we can see this too in the betting markets. So I like these with Kalshi, because you see the PPI print last week was pretty high, much higher than is expected. And so since then, you can see that the maintaining the rates has increased quite a bit, where it was almost down to like 80% cut, and now it's down to 70, and we'll probably get more of a direction of where this is going to be based on those 2 events that we just spoke about. And Polymarket's got the same thing. You can see too is like 80, and it's kind of coming a little closer, but resolve one way or the other. And then you can also see this too in just kind of same thing with patterns and TA. So ETH is having like this megaphone pattern, which is bullish, but same thing too. Everything has a pullback at some point. So ETH, I believe it could come back down to this $4,000 range, retest before going higher, hopefully. But a big thing too is also with USDT dominance. I like this one too, especially for the short, medium term. So percentage of the market that's in Tether. And so you see the same thing here. We set like inversely compared to like with the bullish or bearish divergence for Bitcoin. We have, bearish divergence. We have bullish divergence for USDT, where we set in a lower low in price, but a higher low in RSI. And then same thing too with on the weekly view, which I like this Gaussian view, where we had this massive wick here. And so probably will go higher, in my opinion, just in the TA there, which is using wicks, candle wicks. So you can see this probably maybe going up to maybe the median part here, like 4.75, depending on these events. So not financial advice in any way, but just this want to say what I'm looking at and just kind of how to maybe position yourself, just if you want to like just be defensive or try to anticipate what is coming up. So those are the big things coming this week. This is what I'm looking at, and same thing too when you look at traditional markets. We got the S&P. S&P is the same thing, putting in a bullish divergence here, way above the moving averages. It wouldn't be unheard of or unreasonable to retest moving averages. Same thing too. I would say long term, I am bullish on things, but short term, I think maybe a retest. And same thing with the Nasdaq, putting in bearish divergence, way above the moving averages, might retest. So yeah, not bad in the long term, but everything's got to pull back at some point, and just like to profit on those pullbacks and when to add more. So yeah, thanks for checking us out. Please let me know if you liked the content. Please like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know what other videos you'd like to see. But yeah, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.